What's up everybody, welcome back to the second channel guys. Today we're going to be discussing how ALLTY5 did get confirmed by Trippie on Instagram to be one of the next albums that he's working on now. I'm pretty sure this will 100% be his next album. A reason for this, and I've given this reason in a lot of my other videos, but if you guys have been following this whole ALLTY5 series that I've been doing, I called this way back in the beginning of September over on my main channel that we were going to be getting a ALLTY5, or that I thought it could very possibly be his next album, and I was correct. The reason why I think this album will for sure be his next one, minus this Instagram post that he gave that I'll go over in just a second, it's because we've already gotten Pegasus, Neon Shark, and Trippie, all three of those before we've gotten a new ALLTY5. Trippie usually doesn't do that, so he's definitely been changing up his kind of rollout or his plan on how he releases his music a bit from before, but honestly it's kind of still pretty similar. I went over in those videos, and I have a playlist on my main channel of all the Trippie videos, so definitely go get caught up on this series if you want. Those videos don't specifically have any news other than just a thing here or there that we got confirmed for something, but they're just informative videos and my reasoning for why I thought this would be Trippie's next album, and obviously I was right. Going over the actual news part of this video, Trippie posted on his Instagram the other day saying, "I need love beats for ALLTY5. Comment some producers you'd love to see me work with or tag them." So this literally just confirms ALLTY5 is the next thing Trippie's working on. He does this almost every single time he's working on a new album, and it's just kind of weird how he just always nonchalantly confirms the album. He's just like, he's working on this and he needs beats for it, but either way, there's a few things I do want to discuss. One, Trippie said something about how Big 14 was going to be on his next album, and I do want to say two things. One, he might not actually be considering ALLTY5 an album just because Trippie considers the ALLTY series mixtapes, which they are. Am I saying Big 14's not going to be on ALLTY5? No, we've definitely seen a whole bunch of hype songs be released on ALLTY before, stuff like The Grinch, and I mean there's tons of other examples of this. There was the song with Juice, the 14.99 freestyle on ALLTY3, so Trippie will definitely drop hype songs on ALLTY, so that could still be one of the confirmed, or like I guess the only confirmed track for this album. But we also have a few new love snippets that Trippie played that I've already covered in other videos, so those will probably most definitely end up on this album, at least as long as he can get them cleared and there's no issues with those. But he also is probably making a lot of new and original tracks specifically for this album, which is really just crazy if you think about it, because between the 4 ALLTYs we already have and the ALLTY4 Deluxe, Trippie definitely has enough leftover songs to actually just make a whole new project out of just those songs. It would probably be a really good project, but I think this is going to be Trippie's kind of farewell or sign off from the ALLTY series. I could definitely be wrong about this because I thought he could have ended it on the 3rd, but like I've said, I think he has to end it either on the 3rd ALLTY or the 5th, and I kind of hope he doesn't go past this, not because I don't like the ALLTYs, they're some of my favorite projects ever, but it would just be cool to see Trippie kind of end this era out in like 2022 or whenever we actually do get a ALLTY5. We're definitely not getting it anytime soon if he's still just looking for beats. He's literally in the very beginning process of this album, and you can't even be mad at him. He's been dropping so much music lately. Trippie's one of the most consistent rappers ever, and I'm very excited to see what actually happens on this album, who's featured on it. I'm assuming we're going to get a Juice feature on it, just because Trippie's working with Pete, and that was Juice's management before, and we've literally seen Trippie and Juice on almost everything they've released since Juice has passed away. Trippie was on Legends Never Die, and then there's the Juice and Trippie Internet Money song Blast Off, and while Juice wasn't on Pegasus or Neon Shark, he was featured on Trippie with Matt Hardy, and we know that Trippie's most likely on Juice's next album Fighting Demons with Polo G on Feline, so I think that kind of just confirms that if we get another love or sad album from Trippie, Juice will definitely be on it. It could be a couple of songs though, because we know that they have Biddy together, we know that they have F You Mean, we know that they have Infrared, and those are just the tracks that they made while Juice was still here. Trippie was never originally on Feline, Lil Yachty was, so if they do put Trippie on that, then Trippie's obviously not opposed to hopping on songs that he wasn't originally on. So I think it's safe to say that Big 14 is definitely a big track that could be on this next album. Juice will most likely be featured on it, but I do want to go over one more thing, which is that I think Trippie either did or is going to leave his label. I've seen a lot of people saying that he already did, where I haven't actually seen any specific news covering that, because obviously if that would have been a thing, I would have went over that and discussed that. But I've yet to see anything officially confirming that Trippie's left his label. If I do find something like that, or if I just completely missed it, I will leave a pinned comment below going over that, and I will definitely make a future video discussing that. But for the time being, we're basically getting closer to the rollout of the album. Trippie's going to keep working on the album, giving us snippets, and as time goes on, we will actually get the project. I'll definitely keep you guys updated with this series, keep making videos on it, and just let you guys know as we get more information. But that's all for this video. So if you guys are new here, please make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
Hey Ross, sauce it up.
Lay beats, this go crazy.